Hi, I'm Bob Holcomb from Apex Automotive in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Today we're going to talk about your ignition system, or more specifically, how to check the spark on your ignition system. The ignition system